what's going on, everybody? It's ETAPRIME back here again. Today we're going to be talking about an upcoming handheld known as the abxylute. I've heard a bit of chatter about this device, and this is actually going to turn out to be their first handheld to the market, but recently they reached out to me and hopefully I can get my hands on a prototype very soon. But in this one, we're just going to be talking about the specs and what we can expect from a handheld device like this. Now, they did send some more information over, and first and foremost, they're shooting for a $199 price tag. We've got a 7-inch, 16:9, 1080p display. They're claiming up to 8 hours of battery life. It will be running Android, and we have AC Wi-Fi here. And kind of just like the G Cloud and the never-released Lenovo Legion Play, this is going to be touted more towards cloud gaming, but obviously if it's running Android, we can install emulators on the device itself. But I do have quite a bit of information on this device I kind of wanted to go over and kind of just gauge everybody's thoughts on a device like this coming to the market with a $199 price tag. I personally do like the look of this thing. I've seen a lot of renders and some real-world pics of a prototype that they have, only in black right now, but I think the white one really sets it off with those purple accents. Loving the way this thing's looking. One tap instant play, skip the downloads because we're talking about cloud gaming right now, and you could do this anywhere on Wi-Fi, and if you've got a 5G phone with a hotspot, you could always connect there. I have been doing a little bit of testing with the Logitech G Cloud over 5G, and I've had a really good experience with it, but I'm in a zone with pretty decent 5G connectivity, so I really wasn't having issues streaming anything at 720p 60 FPS over 5G on that G Cloud. It's got that 1080p display, 8+ hours of battery life, and since this is running Android and we're talking about a cloud gaming device, there's tons of apps that are going to run really well on here, like Xbox Game Pass Cloud Gaming, Nvidia GeForce Now. I believe Shadow is still on the market. That's actually a really cool application, but it is quite expensive. Basically, with Shadow, what you're doing is buying a virtual PC. So you have storage and everything, you can run Windows and basically do anything you want through the cloud on a pretty powerful system. And we'll also be able to access Steam Link and Moonlight so we can stream directly from our own PC in the house. This will have full Google Play integration right out of the box, so we don't have to worry about that. And we've got a little more information about that 1080p display. So it's a 7-inch LTPS at 1080, and this is basically the same kind of display that they're using in the Logitech G Cloud, which I'm a huge fan of. I think it's an absolutely beautiful display. Lots of brightness, great color saturation, and having something like that on a lower cost device is definitely a plus in my book. It comes equipped with a 5,200 mAh battery, and we're getting 8+ hours of gameplay out of it, and this is really going to depend on, your screen brightness, volume, and everything like that. I'd say with this 5,200 mAh battery, we could do 7 hours comfortably at around 80% brightness on the display. It weighs 410 grams, so we have a pretty light system here for the size of the unit itself. And finally, with this information that was provided to me, we get kind of a good look at the hardware specs here. So for the CPU, it's got a MediaTek 8365. We've got 4 GB of RAM, 64 GB of internal storage, that 7-inch 1080p display at 60 Hz, 10 points of touch, 802.11 AC Wi-Fi, and it does support 2T, 2R, and MIMO Wi-Fi, built-in Bluetooth, dual stereo speakers, dual mic support, built-in gyroscope, light sensor, vibration motor, and it's a linear Z-axis motor. We've got 2 of them there. We can charge this 5,200 mAh battery at 15 watts, and we've got USB Type-C to charge it up and sync it to our PC, a 3.5mm headphone jack, and a micro SD card slot for expanding that storage. Another thing I wanted to mention is they do have their website up right now. You can learn a little more over here or join their Discord. They've got a mailing list you can sign up for, but I think if they can get this out of the door at $199, it would be a pretty decent little streaming device. Now, I know there's a lot of people out there that don't want a streaming device, but for some, this might come in more handy. You can just stream while you're on the go. You're taking a trip or something like that. You don't have to worry about any kind of storage or anything like that. You're just going to stream from your favorite service, and at $100 less than the G Cloud, this is something that I would probably choose over it as long as we can get the same kind of streaming performance. And with AC Wi-Fi and basically the same display, I think this will do a pretty decent job. So yeah, it looks like development progress on the device is coming along really well, and as soon as I can get my hands on a unit, I will be making a full video. We're going to test out a bunch of stuff, but I'd like to know your thoughts in the comments below. Obviously, this isn't going to compete with something like the Steam Deck, but it is going to compete with the other cloud gaming handhelds on the market right now, and if they can keep the price under all of those, then this might be the one to go with if you're into cloud gaming on one of these handhelds. But that's going to wrap it up for this video. Really appreciate you watching. I thought this was really interesting and kind of wanted to get a quick video out of the way. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and if you want to head over to the website, I'll leave some links down in the description. But that's it for this one. Like always, thanks for watching.